Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We love talking about movies and more. I'm your host, Mason Phillips, and today we have a trailer reaction for the Acolyte, the new Star Wars series coming to Disney Plus. Repping my Yoda shirt today because I think he's going to be in the trailer, judging on the time period. I think this show takes place roughly 500 years before the events of The Phantom Menace. Gotta say, I am a huge fan of the Star Wars prequels, just to kind of give you a heads up on where I'm at with the Star Wars fandom. Love the prequels, love the original trilogy. Not a huge fan of the sequels. However, Disney hasn't done completely terrible with the Star Wars franchise. They've done a few good things here and there. Love The Mandalorian, Star Wars Rebels. They brought back the Clone Wars. Loved that first season of The Bad Batch. They do some good stuff. It's kind of been an up and down road, especially with these Disney Plus series. Super let down with the Obi-Wan show. The Book of Boba Fett was all over the place. My excitement for Star Wars has just ebbed and flowed ever since The Last Jedi came out. And I want to be excited for Star Wars again. I really do. And I hope the Acolyte is good. I really hope it's good. I'm cautiously optimistic. This is a time period that I'm very interested in. I love the Old Republic. This is set in the High Republic. So not as far back as the Old Republic, but I am still always excited to learn about what was going on before the prequels, what was going on in the heyday of the Jedi Order, what was going on there. And I think the show, don't know much about it, but I think it's going to be dealing with the Jedi and the Sith. I'm excited to see what's to come with this show. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the trailer, and then after I watch it, I'll give you my thoughts on it. We'll talk after the reaction.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you.
Younglings?
We must not trust them.
Okay, it looks good
Tell me
so far.
what comes into your mind.
That looks a little volume-ish.
Life. Balance.
Life,
I
balance.
see fire.
Sees fire. Carrie Ann Moss. Oh, cool. That's cool. This June.
Someone is killing Jedi.
Someone is killing Jedi.
It doesn't make sense.
I love that yellow lightsaber. Wookiee.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
An Age of Light. Darkness Rises.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Oh,
What is that?
oh, this is Sith. Ah, yeah, that's awesome. Jedi Army versus the Sith. Okay. 2-episode premiere, June 4th. The Acolyte. Alright. Well, I gotta say, I am intrigued at the very least. Alright, so I just finished watching the trailer for The Acolyte. I gotta say I'm at least intrigued by what I watched. I don't know what to expect from any of these Disney Plus shows. I want to get excited for them, but at the end of the day, I feel like if I get too excited, I might just get so let down. The high point of this was the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I was so excited for that show. Obi-Wan Kenobi's my favorite Star Wars character of all time. So loved the fact that we were getting Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hayden Christensen was coming into the show. And it just everything on that show, they had all the pieces in place. And they fumbled the ball so badly, so bad. And I mean, not to say there wasn't some good in that show. There was some good in that show, but it was nowhere near what it should have been. All the other Star Wars content has been so disappointing, and that is why I have been so hesitant to check out anything new from Star Wars. It's always been a, yeah, I'll get to it, rather than this has to be the thing I watch as soon as it comes out, because that used to be how I was with Star Wars. I grew up loving Star Wars. And when I found out that we were going to be getting more stuff from Disney, I was like, okay, Star Wars is back. Star Wars is alive. And those first couple of years with Disney, I was really excited. I really liked The Force Awakens. I loved Rogue One, and I was super excited for The Last Jedi. It's with The Last Jedi that my love for the fandom started to dip. It came back with The Mandalorian, and Mandalorian Season 2 just even stronger. Book of Boba Fett comes out, and those first couple episodes I was really digging. I loved when Luke Skywalker returned, but the finale just fell apart. Get Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that was such a huge letdown. Got a few highlights with the final season of the Clone Wars. I've seen the first season of the Bad Batch. That was really good, but I've just kind of been up and down with Star Wars lately. I'm hoping that The Acolyte is exactly something that I want to check out. It should be something I want to check out because I love this era of Star Wars. I love what I'm seeing here. I love those yellow gold lightsabers. That's just something a little different than what we're used to, but a good different. And I hope this is a good different, not something that subverts your expectations simply to subvert your expectations, because that's what I felt like was wrong with The Last Jedi, subverting your expectations in all the wrong ways. I don't want that to be the case here. I hope that this show is not simply trying to challenge the audience simply for the sake of challenging the audience. This show needs to have something to say about it, and it needs, first and foremost, has to be respectful to Star Wars and what Star Wars is supposed to be. That's going to mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. For me specifically, this show is a wait and see. I'm going to give you my full, honest thoughts on how I feel about the show when it comes out. I will be checking it out because it looks really interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this show. I'm not going to say I'm excited to see it, but I'm intrigued. Guys, let me know what you thought of the Acolyte trailer down in the comment section below. Remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single video from this channel. I hope you all have an awesome and a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.